famous venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports from the 10. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
One guarantee I can absolutely make is that all week in preparation, the coach kept telling his team, we're on the road, don't do anything to bring the crowd into it, and that's exactly what they just did. A bad return, and now the home team crowd, they are fired up.
Quickly to the air is Wilson. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, Wilson. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
The slot man in motion right. On 2nd and 10. Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This defense for the Chiefs, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And here's Rodgers on the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now here's Mahomes. He finds his man, Sky Moore. He's got room past the 30. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The Chiefs at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Back to throw here. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
Okay, I'm not sure you can actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. But no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Open man completes it to Claypool. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Give him 32 on the play. Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a 3rd to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Wilson. Out route complete to Dulcich. And he'll be upended at the 33.
I done dissected 2 guys already. I'm talking about had Adam. It's going to be the 3rd guy. Glad you up, though. I told Google don't sleep. Google don't sleep. These other niggas taking that from Google. Google made us something else. You got niggas sleep.
To be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver.
They better be lucky I'm a good guy.
You make him a primary target.
If I was a bad guy, I'd be robbing a lot of these niggas. They sleep too much.
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. And the slot man goes in motion left. Again, Wilson.
Get that ball.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Wilson, and he can't find anywhere to go with it.
I'm trying to get out that pocket. I'm trying to get out that pocket. Do that. Don't do that.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. So he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Don't get that big. Don't bat it picky. Let's go. Don't bat it picky.
Offensively, or even defensively for that matter, they can use a big-time spark somewhere. But it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just got good ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will. But if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
From the 27, Wilson. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield.
Yes, sir.
And he will have a Broncos first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He completes this to Sutton. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 14 yards that time for number 14.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Wilson's caught here by Dulcich. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. To throw again is Wilson. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one.
All right, gonna try to run the ball, get a quick timeout, guys. We play the inside zone run.
We'll see.
Play the inside zone run.
Finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's
having inbound. Yes, sir.
And we're going
Give
to
him
get
3, guys. Be smart. Don't be an idiot. Thank you.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this is just outside the right. It's no good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Now Wilson back into his end zone.
Oh, I took it, man. That little camera just fucked me
He's
up.
at the 50. And the tackle made at the 38. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
And they're going to move it down the inside the 25. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Up the middle, it's Williams. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Williams is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. On 2nd and goal, Wilson. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Russell Wilson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here.
Oh, God, where did he come from? And he came out of nowhere.
He takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense is a touchdown. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out right at the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Mahomes now to throw. Got his man complete. Moore. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Did he do that by himself? Why isn't the cover? Was he supposed to come down?
That was safety.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws
30 times. How many times did he ran that? Trash. It don't matter now. It's still gonna get in there either way. Yeah, he know.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
They'll try again, and this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate.
In zone now.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal, being chased out.
Get out of there like that.
He will take it on in for a
Get out of there like
touchdown.
that. Let's go.
Patrick Mahomes, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. 23 yards the pickup there. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. Wilson. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Finds Dulcich out left side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They go play action now. Wilson. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. On the counter, here's Williams. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some splaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions in the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this 4th quarter, the rest of this game very interesting. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that,
that's what we doing, guys.
There was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. It's Kelsey on the grab. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 5. He's got Claypool. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down. .3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Still 9 remaining on second down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
Well, Boogie, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. He missed his only attempt earlier. This time he's going for the win. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead.
That's how you do that, guys.
And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club
that's how you do that, guys. That's how you beat trash.
It pays dividends.
That's how you
great
beat.
vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball. Would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. One last shot for Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Slapped him out.
And a fun, close
Good night,
game
guys.
comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, that was good.
Doing so good.